She claimed
I'm
her
gonna be
power.
playing Rec Room for
She
the
started
last
the hard
time in
work of
years.
rebuilding
No,
her
for the
marriage
last
and
time.
reforming her company. And most
Alright, y'all
importantly,
be
she
quiet.
stopped
Oh,
apologizing for being
Where's
brilliant.
your old phone?
The
You
journey
need to
wasn't
turn
over.
this
There
down.
would be more challenges
Grandma,
ahead,
where's
more
your
lessons to
phone?
learn, more work to do.
Grandma,
For the first time in a long time, Diane felt like she was exactly where she belonged.
Grandma,
Where you go?
where's your old phone? Shy, stop yelling.
What?
Where's your old phone?
It's somewhere dead.
I'm trying to play Rec Room with Xander. It's too bad.
Dead.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna be playing Rec Room for the last time. Go ahead, I don't care. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I've hated Rec Room so many times, but I'm sad it's gone. I don't care. So, yeah, you played with it, but sing ring, tiny ring, little baby.
Here you go. God damn it.
Yawn. Oh, yeah, that. Used boy, little brat. Penguin problem with your babies. It's lovely.
Take it in there and tell David to put it on the phone.
I got a charger right here.
It ain't the right charger.
Nepo babies. This. Yawn.
That's not it. You can't just stick in a charger up in the phone.
David. Why can't you do it? You. Why can't you do it? Please.
Alright, y'all be quiet for the time.
Please tell it. Stop.
At the helm of her own life,
Please tell
surrounded by people who saw her true
yourself.
value, Richard Chambers had
Take the phone
thought
and
humiliating
tell
her
me.
would make her look stronger. Instead,
Well,
Peter
it's time to
Wade
play
was
some
forced to
games
couldn't
now.
control
I don't
and
care.
lost everything. Diane Patterson had taken back her company, her dignity, and her truth. And she was just getting started. 3 weeks after the announcement,
Yeah, David,
Diane
put
sat in her
something.
newly public office
Okay,
reviewing quarterly
Snuggle.
reports when Christine
telling
knocked
you
on
to
her
give
door
me
with an uneasy expression. We have a situation, Christine said. Richard
Oh,
Chambers is in the lobby.
that.
It's free.
He's demanding to speak with you. Diane's stomach tightens, but her voice remains calm. What does he want?
Sherry,
wouldn't say.
way down.
Security asked him to leave, but he's insisting he has a right to talk to you. He's not being aggressive,
Me
but
at
he's
the
not leaving
hotel
either.
room.
Diane thought for a moment. She could have security escort Richard out. She could ignore him completely. But part of her was curious about what he wanted to say. And part of her knew that avoiding him would give him power she no longer wanted him to have. It's okay, she told Christine. I'll see him. But stay close and make sure security is aware. If things get uncomfortable, I want him removed immediately. Are you sure about this? No, but I'm doing it anyway. 10 minutes later, Richard Chambers was shown into Diane's office. He looked different than he had at the board meeting, smaller somehow, deflated. He wore casual clothes instead of his usual expensive suits, and the arrogance that had once defined him seemed muted. Thank you for seeing me, he said quietly. Diane gestured to the chair across from her desk, but didn't offer coffee or pleasantries. What do you want, Richard? To apologize. The words seemed to cost him something. For what I said at the holiday party.
Bye-bye,
For how I
Rick
treated
Room. We
you.
have
For,
been missing
he swallowed
you.
hard. For not
We're
realizing
gonna
who
be
you were.
missing you.
You mean you're apologizing because you found out I have power over you, not because you actually think you were wrong? Richard flinched. That's fair. But it's not entirely true. I've had a lot of time to think over the past few weeks. A lot of time to sit with what I did and why I did it. And what conclusion did you reach? That I'm a small man who
No
tried
one
to
would
feel bigger
notice.
by making others feel smaller. Richard's voice was steady but pained. That I bought into a lot of toxic ideas about gender and power and what it means to be successful. That I hurt people because I was insecure about my own worth. Diane studied him carefully. Did you practice this speech? About 100 times. A ghost of a smile crossed Richard's
It's
face.
kinda laggy.
My therapist
Yeah,
helped
I
me
know.
write it. She said I
That's
needed to take
because
accountability without making
it's loading
excuses.
stuff.
Your therapist? I started seeing someone after everything. She specializes in angry white men with entitlement issues. Richard's smile was
No one likes to
self-deprecating.
talk here.
There's apparently a whole specialty field dedicated to people like me. Despite herself, Diane felt a flicker of something that might have been sympathy. Richard, I appreciate that you're working on yourself, but an apology doesn't undo the harm you caused. It doesn't erase the women whose complaints you buried, or the employees you intimidated, or the hostile culture you created. I know. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. Richard leaned forward slightly. I'm asking for a chance to make amends in some small way. There's a women's business organization that needs speakers for their mentorship program. I thought maybe I could talk about what not to do, share my story as a cautionary tale. My therapist thinks it might help, both them and me. Diane hadn't expected this. You want to use your public humiliation as a teaching moment? I want to do something useful with it, yeah. Richard's voice was earnest. Look, I know I can't fix what I broke, but maybe I can stop other men from making the same mistakes. Maybe I can be the example of what happens when you let ego and insecurity drive your behavior. That's very self-aware of you. It's
Yo,
a
I'm gonna
recent
get my
development,
last kill.
Richard admitted. 3
My
weeks
first
ago, I
and
was
last
furious.
kill
I
on
wanted to
this
sue
game.
you, destroy your reputation,
get
make you pay for humiliating
This is
me.
my
My
first and
therapist helped me
last
see that I'd humiliated
kill in the
myself long
game.
before you fired me. You just made the
Die,
consequences visible. Diane was quiet for a long moment, processing this. The Richard sitting in front of her seemed genuinely remorseful, genuinely changed. But she also knew that people didn't transform overnight, that real change took time and consistent effort. I'll think about it, she said finally. Give Christine your contact
Yo, what
information.
the